Hey. The number one episode. Shorty Big on the shitter. Right? As y'all can see, I'm on the shitter. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. And I call this Shorty Big on the shitter because I can't speak for everybody. But what I will say is I'm most productive 6 in the morning taking this shit. Call it what you want to. If I'm wrong, say it. If I'm right, say you did it too. So what I'm going to dive into is with this first pilot, this ain't the original how it's going to go. But what it is it's just let me dive into some things, man, that I know everybody thinking about or everybody talking about. And we only going to do, maybe 10, 15 minutes today. Just to see how the thing move. Right? So, we're going to go into some political things. Not so much today. Because I ain't Stephen A. Smith and I ain't going to talk about shit I don't know about. Right? But I will say, as I go further and I go study some things, I will get into it. Not as a professional, just as an opinion, right? But I will go into some things that's close to me, different shit going on in the industry, family shit, going on in the industry. And I'm going to start with some things today that I think everybody close to it if you're from Long Beach. If you're from Long Beach, you close to it. And I got a couple things to say about it, right? So this is the first annual Shorty Big on the shitter. Here I go. So to go into who I am, y'all know me. Show Shot, a.k.a. Shorty Big. Been in the music business for 35 plus years. Never got to the level as far as some of the guys I may have some narrative about or, have discussions about. Most of it on my own accord. I got into a bunch of trouble, a bunch of bullshit, and kind of really planted myself where nobody really wanted to fuck with me, regardless of how hard I was or how talented I was. It didn't really matter, man. One thing I'm gonna say before we get started, if you got a special skill, use it before you lose it, right? But I'm back. This podcast shit is just one thing. I'm back on it, right? I'm back on it. So, with no further ado, there's a couple things I wanted to just tap into. For one, and this is not at all something I am totally informed on. But being from Long Beach, I feel like I got the right to speak on how I feel about the Snoop and Daz situation. I've known Daz, but I don't know Daz like that. I don't. He's really good friends with my homeboy Badass. I met Daz. I've been in studios with Daz. I've never recorded with Daz. There was a point in time where I thought me and Snoop was pretty cool. We went to middle school together at Marshall. He did some time at Jordan with me. He even brought me in on a project, the 19th Street compilation with Big C Style. He even brought me. He paged me specifically on his own. Always gonna be love for that. But the thing I wanted to get into about that was this. You motherfuckers need to mind your business. Them niggas is cousins. They cousins. Them is grown ass niggas in their 50s. If they love each other that much, they'll figure it out. I think it's too much narrative, too much sideline talk, and too much outside shit going on that's really ruffling the feathers of the whole situation. I don't never think it's a time for nobody that ain't part of the family to speak on the family. I never believed in that. I got my own shit going in my family. And if you was to hit me and tell me something about a family member I ain't fucking with, I'm going to tell you, go fuck yourself. Mind your business. Right? Because I don't need nobody coddle me or teach me or show me what's right, wrong with family. My problems with my family is my problems with my family. His problem with his family is his problem with his family. I think a lot of times, niggas look at the opportunity to have something to say. And this is not that at all. Because I don't know what's going on with that shit. And I just hope them niggas can come together and figure it out. Period. And that's just being around them niggas before. Again, like I said, I don't know dads like that. I don't know dads like that. I knew Snoop for quite a while. He was always pretty solid nigga to me. Like I said, when I wanted to get on, he gave me a door. He opened the door for me. I fucked it off. He had nothing to do with me fucking it off. I fucked it off. But what I will say is this. You have to be very careful of who you step on your way up. And I don't know if that's the case. That's just a piece of advice. Now, I hope these dudes can get it together and take their family business out of the limelight, take their family business off of the internet, and just work it out. I hope they can, because I seen firsthand how great they shit was together. Now, beyond that, I can't tell you shit. Nor do I want to. Secondly, the whole Munchie B and young Jefe, I just been watching it. I can say, and Munchie B could attest to this, he remembers me. I caught a case in the 90s or the early 2000s. I was in a cell with him when he first got shot in Hollywood. He remembered me, the glove hat, the Long Beach one though, not the LA one. He remembered me because I seen him speak on a podcast about who wore brewer hats, right? And I don't think he would have known that without me, because he was a young tiger at that time. And he was really hurt. He was really shot up and all that shit. And I'm the only Crip in the cell with him. I think it was maybe one of his homies, or it was another blood dog. The 3-4 man cells they had in the county, I was in there with him, right? So I think this was like early 2000. I want to say like 2000, 2001, right? What I say about that situation, because it's not for me to say who right or wrong. But what I will say is, Munchie B, what I know about Munchie B, from when I met him, straight tiger. That nigga rode through that county shot up. Whatever nigga said happened or what didn't happen, whatever. That nigga was shot up in that county, and he withstood all the op shit. He stood up against it. I was right there. I seen it. Right? I don't know young and Jefe. I don't. I know he from A-Tray. Much respect to the Trays. But I don't know. But this is where I'm going with it. There's too much, again, rhetoric from motherfuckers on the outside speaking on shit on the inside. You can't talk about some shit you wasn't there for. You can't have no conversation, podcast, or nothing. And that's why I say what I say. I don't have an opinion. I'm just bringing light to situations. Let these grown men handle their situations without all the bullshit outside of it. Because that's the shit that causes the chaos. See, and a long time ago I learned, like, hey, I don't want no more chaotic bullshit in my life. I don't want no more. I don't want nothing to do with no chaotic bullshit. Right? Chaotic niggas, them motherfuckers is bipolar. Right? So, I just spoke on that because I did have a moment when I was locked up with Munchie B. And to me, he much younger than me. But to me, the young nigga was solid. Now, all the other shit that come with it, nigga, I never seen it. But he was solid. So, with that being said, my main point and objective is, motherfuckers, mind y'all business, man. Stay out of shit you don't know about. Shit you ain't been a part of. Just stay out of it. Stop creating these narratives and these negative, fucked up situations because you got something to say. You might say something to a nigga, or a nigga see you say it or hear you say it, that might drive him over the edge. And you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. So with that being said, those are the 2 items that I was going to speak on today. Like I said, it's just a pilot. I'm going to see where I'm going to go with it. But it's going to be that Shorty Big on the shitter shit. Because I'm Shorty Big on the shitter. So with that being said, I wish everybody well. The holiday seasons, we're a few days away from Christmas. We finna have a big winter storm. Go sit your ass down somewhere and enjoy your family. And love hard people that love you. I'm Shorty Big on the shitter. Salute.